Добър ден, драги ми зрители! Добре сте дошли в моята поредица на Assassin's Creed. Продължавам с играта. Тук се разкарвам напред-назад. Търся странични мисии. Трябва още една да намеря да мина, за да ми отключи главната. И трябва да разкривам тия кули. Тая, която е срещу мене. Viewpoints се казват. И сега съм се запътил на там. Тук има някакви арчери. Убиваме ги тук много ясно. Тук откъде да се кача нагоре? О, ти тук трябва да стане. Тук сигурно пак ще има някакъв... как познах? Ето го. О, добре. Отключени друга странична мисия. Ето и тук се намира. Informer Assassination Challenge. Това ще е трудно. След това ще мога да отида на главната мисия да направим Assassination на главния таргет, който е. Имаме списък от 9 човека. Трябва да убием 9 човека.
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they ask me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Mujduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful and share a very interesting story with you.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Someone do something.
2 таргета имаме. Трябва да ги убием на стелт.
I wonder if he's hurt. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Is he blind?
I think I've seen everything now.
Така. Да го видим това къде е. Ага, това печага. Така, понеже сега имам един нож. Добре. То се е мъртъв.
Leave now!
What happened to this poor soul? Tragic.
No, not another one.
God Almighty. This is terrible. ماذا؟ من الذي فعل هذا؟ أخبرني. You are filth. Die.
Това другия не знам как ще го оправим.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that! Thief! You are filth!
Ето го, ама не мога да му скоча отгоре.
Thief! I'll have your hand for that!
My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Dirty
No,
thief!
you
I'll
don't
have your hand for
understand. I
that!
have
Трябва да го поизчакам, май се върне или как да действам.
I'm so hungry.
Той сега ще се
I'll have
върне.
your hand for that.
Help me! Somebody help me!
You dare steal in my
I'm
presence?
poor and sick.
That will cost you your life. Damn fool must be out of his mind.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Help! Help! Please, sir,
Thief!
have any
You
money?
are filth.
Please, can't you spare something?
Само че има и гард с него. Няма да стане.
All I ask is for
Dirty
Трябва да го
thief,
изчакам
I'll
този
have your
гард
hand for
да
that.
се разкара.
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that.
help! Just a little money, I beg of you.
Thief! You are filth.
Please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
You dare steal in my presence?
I beg of you.
That will
Що не ми
cost you
дава
your
това,
life.
бе?
Somebody help me.
Assassination.
You don't understand. I have
Die,
nothing.
thief.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask is for a
Die, thief.
Please, can't you spare something? What have I done for? I'm sick and hungry.
Dirty thief, I'll have your hand for that.
Please, sir, have any money?
Thief! You are filth.
Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
Steal in my presence? That will cost you your life. Die, thief. Die, thief. Dirty thief, I'll have your
Провали са. Мамка му.
أيها المرتد ولكنك لن تنتصر Take you down! أيها الكافر
Beni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim.
Добре. То ще стане, ама трябва и тези да убия и тук първо.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
already lost.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
How can one expect to defeat me?
Praise God, you saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
Добре. Все пак трябва да приема мисията от това. Поне този път тези ги няма тук.
God Almighty.
I do not believe you have finished yet. Am I wrong? Come back when you have shown me the way.
Така, първо от този таргет ли да започна и тук дето е? Дето зарад него фелнах мамичката му.
What's this?
Hey! Kim ortaya!
Just a little money, I beg of you. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Such a strange man.
All I
Hey!
ask is for a few
Çık
coins.
ortaya!
Can't you spare something?
That man is a killer!
So, we finally meet.
А. Пак фейлнах.
What happened to this poor soul?
Oh, no, not
Hey!
another one.
No,
Çık
please don't
ortaya!
leave. Just a few coins, please. My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Hey! He's a murderer! Guards, over here!
Just a little money, I beg of you.
Добре, този път никой не ме видя.
Who saw what happened here?
Сега трябва да думнем другия таргет.
I'd leave if I were...
That should teach him not to be
Leave
so
now and
careless.
I'll let you leave.
He's a murderer! Murderer! You killed that person, I saw you!
Стана ли се? Май пак не стана.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple
А,
steps.
стана бе.
I overheard two scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
No! What happened? Show yourself!
Така,
What happened here?
хора, даде ми главна мисия. Айде отивам сега към главната мисия.
Who did this?
На 200 метра.
I wonder where he's from.
Но в тази игра 200 метра са си доста.
What got him in such a
Защото трябва да се бяга.
Where is
I
he
wonder
going?
what he's up to. He must be late for something.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Anyone help me?
ارحل! انتهى الأمر!
He's going to hurt someone. If he was where he was going, that wouldn't have happened.
You almost killed me. You can apologize for that.
Something caught your eye?
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd-ud-Din is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything, only suspect. You must expect to be wrong, to have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majd-ud-Din does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Айде, той не даде перото. Той сме за главната мисия.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
Страйк, Мажд 1. Добре, добре. Ще му направим такъв удар, че сега ще му се завина. Той направо ще умре. Да. А той е тук наблизко, е.
Forbidden for you to be here. Death to the infidels! You will not get away from me. Where are you? There he is. I'll chase you down. You can hide from me. There, he's dead.
Добре, къде е сега това? Аз не го виждам. Може би трябва да сляза долу.
Silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear? We do not! Then you wish to take action? We do! Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed. This is not justice! You've no right to do that! Who do you take yourself for? And all of you stand idle, complicit in this crime. What cuts you off? See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you. But I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all. Temptress, succubus, whore. She goes by many names, but her sin remains the same. She turned her back on the teachings, defiled her body to advance her station. Each man she touched, forever stained.
This man speaks lies. I am here today not because I laid down the
Kill him!
Добре. Айде,
The
вземи.
work here is finished.
No, no! It had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Така, този се е мъртъв, обаче сега пазачите му искат да ма ядат. Айде. Тя затворници, моля да ги пусна, бе? Не мога. Що така? Убих тук 20 човека.
I can't find him anywhere. He just disappeared.
Как скачат тия като някакви штурци. Аре бе, разкарайте се от тука. Да се махам и аз.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Айде, връщаме се към Дъртия.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
We done already? Get up.
Ние се събудихме, бе.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestor started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Шляваме да спим сега, май. Кота е още нещо ли ще кажа?
Please, Desmond. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't leave. And I can't leave until you're in your room.
Айде да спим малко.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Доктора ядосан. Продължаваме с историята на Алтайър.
Ready to get to work, Desmond?
When you have been exposed, killing some of your...
Amin, Altair. I trust you're well rested, ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask them. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Aqqa with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
После държи ябълката.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Acre known as Sibrand, one in Damas called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in a crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Какъв е гифта, бе? Какво ни дава това? Нов меч ли? New ability gained. Defense break. О, добре, искам да го видя това. Как се прави. Да им чупим дефенса на противниците.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Я да видим това. Това май не мога да го направя.
Perfect. The work of a master. That, my students, is how we all should fight.
Ага. Разбрах как става.
You must be busy. I understand.
Да видим сега къде напраща. Той оня каза, ама аз не можах да разбера. Трябва в Дамаскус да отидем и в Акри. Ай, първо в Дамаскус.
Should you enter a fist fight, guards will not interfere.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahuddin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target, in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense, if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Добре. Захващам се за работа. Меча май не е нов. Изглеждаме така. Добре, тук наблизко има една кула. Viewpoint, който не съм разкрил. Тук може да има по принцип нещо. То... трудно ще такова. Не, там трябва да се качава.
What the king would see us all right from the world. We must resist. We must push back. The fires of war consume the land.
You must not
and
trespass here.
thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in.
Така, я да видим тук ще даде ли някаква странична мисия. Даде бе. Ого, вижте тук още колко кули се появиха. Informer Rooftop Race Challenge. Добре. Сега горе трябва да се кача пак.
When will you stop acting like a fool? Only suffering in their wake. They say it's a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence?
Аре, камера шибана, завърти се.
We must fight them in any way we can. Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Please, sir, have any money?
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Nemair and get that letter.
Така. За минута и половина трябва да отида до тая другата страна. Да, бе.
Please, someone do something.
Locked away, they might still be discovered. Once heard, these
Аз няма да мога да направя това, бе.
Turn back now. You are not supposed to be here, leave.
Altair, here. Take this. I've
Готово.
been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Стана, бе. О, ние сега сме в другия край. Добре, тъкмо ще отида до този viewpoint.
Waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Salahadin.
Само че това viewpoint къде се намира? И там май трябва да е. Тук не знам дали ще мога да се кача.
I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
You're a dead man.
О, даде ни още една мисия. Там ще мога ли да скоча до това стъл, до това знаме, бе? Малко не ми стигна. Това тук не е ли подслушване? Да. Трябва да подслушваме някой. Само че колко? Ще трябва май да седна там на бейката.
Gözünüzü dört açın,
My
geri
family
dönecek.
is sick Could you spare a few coins? Please, sir, have any money?
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin.
Please don't leave. Just a few
Gözünüzü dört
coins.
açın, geri dönecek. Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin.
What? Who's done this? Tell me.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
Подслушваме ги сега
It can be
тия двама.
arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin.
Добре. Така просто трябваше да седим и да подслушваме. Трябва още една странична мисия да мина така, за да ми отключи главната.
All I ask is for a few coins.
Тя ма видяха. Леле, това как ма бутна, мамито ти.
Açılın! Çekil önümden yoksa ederim!
You cannot run forever! I'll take you down!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Çekil kenara!
Çabuk! Anyone see him?
Да прибия много ясно.
You cannot run forever! You will not get away from me!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Този белия много демидж слага, бе.
Beni yenemeyecek. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Belki farkında değilsin ama
как мога да се кача, бе? Оня с белите дрехи, видяхте ли как ще да ме уби за много малко? Ето даде и третата мисия. Даже тук още две има. Ама това като го направя с пикпокета ще ни отключи главната мисия.
Before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours. Has always been ours.
Кой е тук този човек с пикпокета, бе?
Crusaders must be destroyed. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they
Той дед говори ли е, бе?
only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness. We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
Добре.
Be strong. Strong like Saladin.
Трябва този пич да следим сега.
In whatever way you can. The fires of war consume the land. Thousands of
Айде, готови сме.
But I say, this is another. To die in service to God, fighting for what we believe.
Така, сега ме отключи главната мисия. Направо отивам там, хора, да елиминираме таргета.
Come, our Lord, consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say, could I interest you in... Curse the Christian king!
Вижте, HP-то ми стана почти 2 линии.
What news, Altair? I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
Айде, взимам перото.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Така... Къде е таргета? Ето го. Аз пред малко не бях ли там, бе? Май точно там бях.
Fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in
All I ask is for a quick healing.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Как пък се по най-трудните пътища намирам да мина?
You're a dead man. No further. God curse the one who's done this. Where are you?
Добре, аз сега там трябва да вляза, бе. Май там трябва да се отидем.
Who did this?
Не мога да бягам.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed. My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
Те сме се струва, че са тегави за убиване.
You love your precious writings. You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course. Then join them.
Как го бутна? Го запали.
Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
О, вижте на картата колко се появиха. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 таргета. Я тук има такова, бе. Хуа. По-хубаво, че нямам някакво време. Така. Сега трябва да убия всички тия нинджи, ли? Само че така, като не ме е маркиран, не виждам на колко метра е.
Citizens, bring forth your writings. Raise them in the pile before me. Keep any is a sin. Know and embrace the truth of my words. Free yourselves from the lies and corruptions of the past. Come on,
Stand no chance. God is on my side.
Добре. Айде към следващия.
Anyone can put ink in everything.
Добре, тя много корави, бе. По 10 пъти трябва да ги удрям. Трябва да седна и тук да им се заради HP-то. Той много бавно се зарежда.
They seem safe, but it is a trick. Fell words give way to evil infinite. That wasn't die here.
Още трима.
Today is a glory. There, he's there. Going my way. Out of the way. Their life ends now. Give up! You've nowhere to run!
Добре, къде са тия? Убиха ме. Не ме бяха убивали от доста време. Сега къде ли ще ме пусне? Само да не ме пусне от началото. Стига бе да го туря на майка ти, путката. Да еба и букуците ви да еба. Как от началото ще ме пуснеш бе? Педерастка работа. Да ти еба майката, да ти еба. В началото ще ме пусне. Да го туря на майка ти в устенцето.
Citizens, bring forth your writings. Raise them in the pile before me.
Тя ги няма всички тия гардове тук.
What would cause him to run?
Е така, къде е по-лесно. Преди малко имаше по 5 гарда там.
I stand before you to deliver a warning.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Това къде е, бе?
I wonder what you
Айде, махайте са. Така. Още 2 локации има. Тя едната е тук.
Your life ends now.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kapalı bile yener. Ama hali Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Seni kapalı bile. Ama hali hazırda kaybeder. Seni gözün kapalı bile yeter. Seni yenemiyor. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber kafir! Seni yenemeyeceğim. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Най-накрая умря това. Бре, пак шага да ме убият, бе. Бах ти, тая групичка тук е доста силна.
Gel buraya.
Да, явчерма запукаха, чудесно.
I will end your life.
Haydi.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Мамка му, и защо ме пуска от началото, бе? Не може ли да ме сейфа някъде е там? Да еба майка ти, да еба мръсна. Отзад напред ще почна този път.
Leave, peasant, before I make like a child.
All I ask
Таргета бяга обаче. Аз пред малко затова фейлнах, защото то се избяга.
You will not stop my work. It's too important. No, I will not be silent.
Тук стана и баси мелето, бате. Аз се трябва да убия само този таргет, бе. Последния.
No matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Haydi. Те още идват, бате. Трябва да се разкарам от тук. Трябва да се скрие тук, ама ще ме видят. Я да се скрия тук. Аре, излез бе, да го туря на майка ти.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Така, сега трябва да се върнем при Дъртия.
Countering a strong attack will leave your enemy vulnerable.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask and I will answer.
Why these men, Jubair and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes, but this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
Коя е наградата този път? Mine of Dagger. Да, ето. Short Blade, Expertise Damage. Сега ще пробваме. Така. Обаче, преди всичко, мисля да приключа с видеото, защото вече са на час и половина. Хора, надявам се това видео да ви е харесало, Assassin's Creed единицата. Ако е така, може да ударите по един лайк и да се абонирате за канала ми. Това е от мен. Довиждане, благодаря ви много. Айде, до следващия път.